White Boy Mafia is coming to you from the penitentiary to the streets. Pure, unadulterated aggression, raw and in your face. I came up with the concept White Boy Mafia while I was in prison. I'm just a white boy from the suburbs, but society branded me as a criminal and threw me into federal prison for 21 years. I've never been in the mafia, but I go with the mindset.
Hey man, did you bring the stuff?
Well, of course I did. Here it is.
What the Nancy Reagan EP represents is the Just Say No campaign from the 80s. When I was coming up, that campaign was very prevalent. It was all over TV, and Nancy Reagan was a real big public figure, always talking about just say no, don't do drugs. Well, I went the opposite way. I did drugs, I sold drugs, and I went to prison because of it. Dyslexia is a song about being disconnected from the world. It's about trying to get my thoughts and my expressions into the world, but not being able to, being blocked by prison walls and prison razor wire. So dyslexia is about my struggle to stay connected, to be connected. Because when you're doing time inside the belly of the beast, no one can hear you, no one can see you. All your relationships are through, they're over. So dyslexia is my attempt to try to explain what I was going through and the disconnection I had with the world and everyone in it. The brutality of life is really an expression of my anger. It's all the things that I went through. It's all the things that anybody can go through. It's just the violence and the brutalness and the chaos that is our world, that exists and resides and conflicts in everyday life. Paramore is a song I wrote about my wife. It's about being in prison and hearing her call, but I can't be there for her, and vice versa. And it's really just a love song that I wrote for her. The glue song, well, I think it's kind of self-explanatory. Anybody that ever sniffed glue knows that sound. And I kind of wrote the riff. I was just trying to get that wah 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 sound that you hear in your head when you sniff glue. And you know, I'm not proud to say, but unfortunately, as a teenager, I used to sniff a lot of glue. And that sound always stuck in my head. And that's what that song is. That's where I got the rhythm. That's how I wrote the song. And then the lyrics, you know, and the boot of life, it's just, you know, even though you're going through it and you're feeling a certain way, you know, there's still hope. You know, there's still life. So even when you're real fucked up on drugs, you know, you can still see the light. There's hope at the end. You don't always have to escape reality. You can come through it. That's what these songs are about, and that's what my music is about.